I am here with the one and only Congresswoman Joyce Beatty. Yes, they're going wild at home, I know. About what does the American dream mean to you as someone that's an advocate and an ally and such a champion for change?
I think if I could paint the ideal portrait of what that would look like, it would be that we could live in a world free of people being judged or discrimination. We could be who we are. Yeah. We could live in a world where we're not afraid to express our opinion. After all, we have free speech. But we don't live in a world like that. People are too judgmental. Mm-hmm. People are denying our rights, the same rights that we were fighting for 50 and 60 and 70 years ago. Certainly in my line of work, probably the most important thing to me is that we live in a world where everybody had equal rights, where there was equality and justice, where people could go to the voting polls and feel free that they could vote people of their choice into office.
What do you think is giving you hope, even in the midst of these dark times?
I think the American Dream Tour gives me hope. The hope is that I can have friends who are married to each other of the same sex. Yes. The hope is that I see little children talking about my two mommies and my two daddies, and yet how gifted and bright and fortunate that they are. We could not have done that years ago as freely as we can today. So I always like to say that hope is on the horizon because history repeats itself. We will get through this, but there will be pain and there will be people who will be harmed and devastated and hurt, but we're resilient as a people. Yes. And so that's what I'm holding on to, and that I will continue to be a voice. I will never be afraid to speak up and to speak out because I know what happens when you don't.
What words motivate you? What's a piece of advice or message that keeps you going even on the toughest of days?
Resiliency motivates me because it means that we are resilient and you must continue to fight no matter what. What keeps me going every day is commitment, sacrifice. The sacrifices that people made so I could be in this chair today talking to you. I think of my grandmother and Rosa Parks and Harriet Tubman and all the women that did things against the odds. Yes. And it gives me strength to know I too can continue to fight against the odds.
Look straight into that camera and talk to all of America. If there's one message that you have for every advocate and ally that wants to fight for equality, what is it?
So let me just say, if you're going to be in the fight for equality, don't ever be afraid. Don't walk away from who you are. And I stand with you because I'm not afraid to speak up. I'm not afraid to fight. And in this together, Kelley, we are the American Dream Tour.
That's right.
And that is drop the mic.
Yes.
I'm Congresswoman Joyce Beatty, and I approve this message.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Congresswoman.